Some guys talk tough, some guys act tough. Then there's Aaron, who just is tough, with a Wi-Fi connection. They call him the brain for a reason. He's the guy you call when the plan needs precision, or when the server needs rebooting. He built the system, broke it, then rebuilt it better. A problem solved on a screen and walking out like he'd just disarmed a nuke. He ain't about flash, he's about results. Brains, not bravado. Strategy, not sympathy. The brain focus fuel. Now he's bottled his genius. Introducing the brain, focus fuel. Engineered for thinkers, schemers, and those who don't have time to sleep. Made with triple espresso, raw data, and pure, uncut brilliance. Smart don't mean soft. You can't out-talk him. You can't out-think him. Hell, you can't even keep up with his browser tabs. Aaron the Brain Schulze. Proof that intelligence ain't just power. It's dangerous. Aaron the Brain Schulze, think fast, strike smart. A Pizzaverse production for minds built like machines.
Mugs, what the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Analyzing Evil, Frank Lucas, The Psychology of Power, Loyalty, and the American Hustle. A Bambi's Twisted Tales and Pizzaverse Studios production. The American Dream in a 25,000 fur coat. They say America's built on ambition, but ambition don't ask where the money comes from. Frank Lucas wasn't just a gangster. He was a businessman, a strategist, and a mirror held up to America's favorite myth that success is sacred, no matter how you get it. Born poor in North Carolina, raised in segregation, Lucas didn't dream of Wall Street, he dreamed of power, of walking into a room and making people listen without saying a word. He found that power in heroin, and he branded it Blue Magic. Pure, reliable, American as capitalism itself. Poverty, pride, and predation. Every empire starts with a wound. Frank Lucas was poverty, the kind that starves you physically and spiritually. He learned young that money was respect, and respect was survival. That's economic trauma when deprivation shapes your entire identity. To him, morality was a luxury for the rich. For the poor, the only sin was losing. He swore he'd never beg, never serve, never be invisible again. That's not greed, that's reactive control. When life takes everything, control becomes oxygen. The disciple of Bumpy. When Bumpy Johnson died, Harlem lost its father figure and Frank lost his mentor. But grief's a dangerous motivator. Instead of mourning the man, Frank decided to become him, only bigger, meaner, and smarter. That's model identification, a psychological pattern where you absorb the traits of your idol to preserve their power. Bumpy ran Harlem like a gentleman, Frank ran it like a CEO. He didn't just sell drugs. He built a supply chain. The military blueprint. Here's where Lucas went from gangster to visionary. While the mob was fighting over corners, he went straight to the source, Southeast Asia. Cut out the middlemen, smuggled pure heroin through military planes. Business 101, doll. Eliminate overhead, maximize profit. That's instrumental intelligence, criminal genius applied through corporate logic. He didn't see himself as a criminal, he saw himself as an innovator. And in a twisted way, he was. The king of Harlem, By the early 70s, Harlem ran on Frank Lucas's rhythm. Every junkie, every dealer, every dollar flowed through him. He dressed like royalty, lived like a mogul, and gave out turkeys on Thanksgiving. That's dual identity syndrome, the split between altruism and predation. To the streets, he was Robin Hood. To the addicts, he was poison. And to himself, he was justified. He didn't see victims, he saw customers. That's how psychopaths sleep at night. Blue magic and brand psychology. Frank Lucas understood something most gangsters didn't, that power ain't in product, it's in presentation. He turned heroin into a brand. A clean logo, consistent quality, word-of-mouth marketing. It was business psychology addiction rebranded as loyalty. That's behavioral conditioning. Hook 'em, reward 'em, make 'em dependent. Same principles as any major corporation, just deadlier. The SWAT and the gun. While other gangsters flaunted gold and women, Lucas wore silence like a weapon. He believed in discretion until he didn't. That famous mink coat? That was the beginning of the end. Psychologists call it ego leakage when confidence turns into carelessness. He wanted respect so bad, he forgot fear was the reason he got it. That coat wasn't just fashion, it was hubris. A $25,000 billboard that said, "Look at me." And the feds did. The collapse. When the empire fell, it wasn't from bullets, it was from betrayal. The same system that built him tore him apart. He flipped, testified, and watched his empire burn to save himself. That's self-preservation instinct overriding tribal loyalty. When survival replaces pride, the king becomes a witness. It's the final stage of every ego-driven empire, the disintegration of the myth. The American paradox. Frank Lucas ain't an anomaly, he's an American archetype. The self-made man who built his fortune by breaking the rules the system taught him. That's sociocultural irony, the realization that crime and capitalism share the same DNA. Ambition, risk, exploitation, reward. He didn't corrupt the dream, he fulfilled it. He just skipped the corporate paperwork. The psychology of evil. Evil ain't always loud, doll. Sometimes it's polite, efficient, and wearing a tailored suit. Frank Lucas's evil was systemic, methodical, emotionless, justified. That's moral rationalization. When logic becomes the weapon that kills empathy. He didn't enjoy the suffering, he ignored it. Which, in some ways, makes it worse. The man behind the legend. In the end, Frank Lucas wasn't a monster. He was the mirror. A reflection of a society that worships success and forgets the cost. He played the game better than anyone until the game changed. When the applause stopped, all that was left was the silence of accountability. He wanted power, respect, and legacy, and he got all three. But legacies, Bambina, they come with ghosts. Word to the wise. This has been a Bambi's Twisted Tales and Pizzaverse Studios psychological documentary, where we dissect the line between ambition and annihilation, between hustle and horror. So hit subscribe, keep your head up, and remember, success without soul ain't triumph. It's tragedy in a tailored suit. Thanks for watching.
Today decided to not give you bitches a second of time for the rest of my life. I'll be goddamned if I put in the work and I don't get the credit to fucking suffice. I've been too humble too much in my life, cutting them off so I'm measuring twice. Cause this time I mean it, I'm still fucking bleeding. Bitch, there was better ways to hand me the knife. Like poor little Snowy, Bodie is on me. Half of these idiots dumb as a prick. Swear I won't use it when all up on YouTube. I aim with a 45 fucking intense. Imagine if I'm stolen whip with a 10. Imagine if I finally wanted to quit. Imagine if this industry took the life out of bitch and all I got is fucking revenge. Who would I ride on if I'm about to call it? I think my fans know a couple of names. I know some 5-figure checks that I've written and can't say a word cause I bitch NDA'd. Call on my lawyers cause I keep them paid, but this ain't some shit that my lawyers could save. Cause if I do go out, I'm going out strong and I'll leave y'all a note with the key to the safe. That all of the friends that I lost that was talking shit all on the net, all of apologize, all of them know that I fucking invented them, never forget. I never went out in public to vent, I know exactly what I represent. And any little bitch that was that quick to switch up, all of you deserve what the fuck you gon' get. How does it feel when you look at your fans and you know that you'll lose them if I ever talk? If I ever pull up receipts of some video, shorty, I bet you piss in your drawers. Oh, you little bitch ass, still ain't never shit ass, fickle ass, flip flop, blind ass hoe. You should thank God with like every breath that I ain't talk my shit cause I stuck to the code. But ain't I hit you up directly, tell you that you best be treading real carefully, bitch. Bitch, don't you forget we still got a debt. See, I'ma collect my shit. If you got a question, I got an answer. Ain't I keep the same line? All that boo-hoo shit on the net was a clout chase. Them lies are so tired. Yo, I just noticed everybody that don't fuck with me fucks with each other. It's like a fucking union of dumbass people. Hey, but I'm coming back for my money though, I'm not playing, bitch.